What if I told you the best thing I ever did for my lemon tree was stop watering it completely? Sounds crazy, right? We're always told plants need regular watering to survive. But I decided to run a risky experiment. I stopped watering my lemon tree for 4 full weeks. No extra care, no daily watering, nothing. And honestly, I thought my plant would die. But what happened next completely shocked me. The leaves changed, the soil behaved differently, and the plant showed signs I never expected. Some results were surprising, and some were actually better than before. So is watering too much secretly harming your lemon tree? Are we making a common mistake without realizing it? And what really happens when a lemon tree is forced to survive with less water? In today's video, I'll show you the full 4-week journey. What happened week by week, how the plant reacted, the mistakes I noticed, and the final result that changed how I care for my citrus plants forever. If you grow lemons at home, especially in pots or small gardens, this experiment might completely change the way you water your plants. Let's start from day 1. Why I stopped watering my lemon tree. Like most gardeners, I always believed regular watering was the secret to a healthy lemon tree. Every guide says citrus plants love moisture, and skipping water can stress the plant. But after noticing slow growth and slightly yellow leaves on my tree, I started wondering, what if overwatering was actually the problem? So I decided to run a simple but risky experiment. I stopped watering my lemon tree completely for 4 weeks. No extra care, no emergency watering, just natural conditions. The goal was to understand how the plant reacts to drought stress and whether less watering could actually help the roots grow stronger. Before starting, I checked the soil moisture, plant health, and leaf condition. The soil was already slightly damp and the plant looked healthy overall. This made it safe to test how long the tree could rely on stored moisture. Many gardeners unknowingly water too often, which prevents roots from growing deep and strong. Plants become dependent on surface moisture instead of searching for water below the soil. This experiment was not about harming the plant, but about understanding its natural survival ability. What happened in the first week was the real surprise, and it changed my understanding of plant behavior. Week 1. Early signs and soil changes during the first week without water. Nothing dramatic happened at first. The lemon tree looked almost normal, and the leaves stayed green and fresh. But when I checked the soil closely, the top layer started drying faster than usual. This showed something interesting. The plant was now depending on moisture stored deeper in the soil. Without daily watering, the roots had to work harder to absorb available water. By the 4th day, I noticed slight leaf curling in a few places. This is a natural defense response. The plant reduces leaf surface area to minimize water loss through evaporation. Instead of panic, this was actually a sign of survival adaptation. Another surprising change was soil structure. The soil became lighter and more airy. Overwatered soil often stays compact, blocking oxygen from reaching roots. But dry conditions improved airflow, helping root health. At the end of week 1, the plant still looked stable. No major leaf drop, no severe stress, just small adjustment. This stage taught an important lesson. Lemon trees are more resilient than we think. They don't need constant watering every day. Controlled dryness can actually encourage stronger root activity and better soil balance. But the real challenge started in week 2. Week 2, stress response and root adaptation. By the 2nd week, visible changes became more noticeable. The leaves lost a bit of shine, and a few older leaves started turning slightly pale. This was the plant conserving energy and reducing water use. When plants face limited water, they shift their focus from leaf growth to root survival. The lemon tree began directing energy toward root expansion, searching for deeper moisture in the soil. This process strengthens the plant long-term. Deep roots make trees more drought-resistant and stable. Overwatered plants often develop shallow roots, making them weak and dependent on constant care. Another change I noticed was slower growth. New leaves stopped appearing during this period. This is normal because the plant prioritizes survival instead of expansion. Interestingly, there was still no major damage. The leaves remained mostly healthy and branches stayed strong. The tree was clearly stressed but not dying. This stage revealed that controlled stress can actually improve plant resilience. Just like muscles grow stronger under pressure, plants develop better survival systems when conditions are challenging. However, week 3 pushed the tree to its limits, and the results became much more dramatic. Week 3. The most critical period, week 3, was the most intense part of the experiment. The soil was now completely dry, and the plant showed clear signs of water shortage. Some leaves curled more noticeably, and a few older leaves dropped naturally. This is another survival mechanism. The plant removes older leaves to reduce water demand and protect new growth. Despite these changes, the branches remained flexible and alive. This showed the tree still had internal moisture reserves. One major observation was the absence of root rot symptom. Overwatering often causes fungal diseases, weak stems, and yellow leaves, but in dry conditions, the plant stayed disease-free and structurally strong. The soil also became easier to manage. It was loose, breathable, and free from excess moisture buildup. Healthy roots require both water and oxygen, and this balance improved during the experiment. This stage proved that temporary dryness does not instantly destroy citrus plants. Instead, it activates their natural defense system. But the biggest surprise came in week 4, when the final results completely changed my watering habits. Week 4. The final result that shocked me: after 4 weeks without watering, I expected serious damage. But instead, the lemon tree showed unexpected strength. Yes, some leaves were dry and a little stressed, but the plant was still alive, stable, and ready to recover. The roots had clearly adapted to survive with limited moisture. When I finally watered the plant again, something amazing happened. Within a few days, the leaves became fresh, new growth appeared, and the tree looked more energetic than before. This showed that controlled drought can reset plant health. The roots had grown stronger, soil quality improved, and the plant became more resilient. Many gardeners overwater out of fear, but this experiment showed that giving plants time between watering cycles can improve overall health. The lemon tree didn't just survive, it came back stronger. This result completely changed how I understand watering practices and plant care. What this experiment taught about watering lemon trees: this experiment revealed several powerful lessons. First, lemon trees do not need daily watering. They prefer deep watering followed by a dry period. Second, overwatering is often more harmful than underwatering. Excess water suffocates roots, causes disease, and weakens plant structure. Third, controlled stress encourages stronger root systems. When water is limited, roots grow deeper and plants become more independent. Proper watering means checking soil moisture before watering. If the top few inches are still wet, watering should be delayed. Another key lesson is understanding plant signals. Leaf curling, slight drooping, or slower growth are not always signs of danger. Sometimes they are natural adjustments. Balanced care is the real secret. Not too much water, not too little. Understanding this balance helps gardeners grow healthier citrus plants with less effort and better results. Should you try this with your lemon tree? Final thoughts: stopping water completely for weeks is not necessary for every lemon tree, but this experiment highlights the importance of smart watering habits. Instead of frequent light watering, provide deep watering and allow the soil to dry slightly between sessions. This encourages strong roots and prevents disease. Always observe your plant's condition, climate, and soil type before changing watering routines. Hot weather and small pots may require more frequent watering than large garden trees. The biggest takeaway is simple. Plants are stronger than we think. Giving them controlled challenges can improve long-term health and growth. This 4-week experiment changed how I care for citrus plants forever. It proved that sometimes doing less can produce better results. Understanding your plant's natural needs is the key to successful gardening, and small experiments like this can teach valuable lessons. Your lemon tree might surprise you too.